This is what so many people don't understand. A big part of the confusion and shame for child victims is that the attention and the seduction from the predator, who is probably going to be somebody you know.
Oprah Winfrey ties to sex trafficking through convicted John of God
is now serving 19 years in prison for the of 4 women. He is facing additional cases related to several sex crimes.
You're 7 years old and someone is stroking your it feels good.
In an exciting turn of events and entertainment, the secret is out, so be ready for some jaw-dropping disclosures. Recently, talk show mogul Tyler Perry provided insight into the true workings of the beloved behind the scenes, Oprah Winfrey. Queen, let's dive straight into the scandalous double life of the media icon that has escaped the public scrutiny up until now. Prepare yourself for this exciting journey. For many years, Oprah Winfrey was a well-known personality in the entertainment world. She is an American talk show host, actress, philanthropist, television producer, and author. Despite being well-known for her hit show, The Oprah Winfrey Show, she has had controversy and rumors around her throughout her broadcast career. The Oprah Winfrey Show interview featuring Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen was one well-known event that went viral.
There's a new rumor that's recently surfaced. Has really upset you, right? You know, the one about eating.
Oprah's inconsiderate inquiry about the twins' weight on the tape caused a commotion. It was well known that Mary-Kate and Ashley had previously battled with their weight, and Oprah chose to ask them intrusive questions during the interview that obviously made them feel uneasy. Outrage over the incident led to criticism of Oprah for her lack of empathy and insensitivity. Her acquaintance with Harvey Weinstein, the notorious Hollywood executive who was the subject of several harassment and essay accusations, is one example of such an association. Even though Oprah had a long-standing reputation for being a predator, she remained close to Weinstein. There were claims that she may have even urged actresses to collaborate with him, which gave rise to suspicions about her involvement in the purported wrongdoing. Oprah's public image as an advocate for women's empowerment and a backer of the #MeToo movement was at odds with these accusations. Some contended that her relationship with Weinstein showed that she treated those who were accused unfairly. Prepare yourself for the startling reality behind one of Oprah's most well-known moves if you think you've heard the worst. It sounds like something out of a Hollywood film that she chose to include the self-described healer and criminal extraordinaire John of God, a Brazilian healer who asserts to have spiritual abilities and utilizes them to allegedly heal people, on her show photo. In this instance, however, the truth proved to be much stranger than the fantasy. The guy who became known as John of God oversaw a healing center in Brazil where helpless people went to find comfort and spiritual direction. They had no idea that the man they were putting their trust in for their safety had a shadowy side. The facts regarding John of God's illegal actions soon came to light. Stories of essays and mistreatment started to surface, presenting a horrifying picture of a guy who blatantly exploited people who came to him for assistance. There was one specific occurrence that shocked the public. During a private appointment, a woman who had visited the John of God Center for Healing was subjected to the most horrible conduct imaginable. It's enough to make your skin crawl, but the thing that really blows your mind is how much Oprah contributed to the rise of John of God's prominence by having him on her show. She gave him a seal of approval, opening doors for him and unintentionally supporting his illegal activities. It's almost unbelievable that someone with Oprah's level of respect and influence could be so unaware of this character's actual nature. Was that a thoughtless or well-planned move? The only people who really know are those who have access to Oprah's inner circle. This controversial occurrence happened back in 2010 during one of Oprah's eye-catching "Do You Believe in Miracles?" segments. Her audience had no idea that the miracle they were going to see was actually the ascent of a criminal masquerading as a spiritual healer. Even though John of God would be accused of horrible acts later on, Oprah's unmatched ability to captivate and influence her audience allowed her to give him a platform. Oprah did try to repair her reputation, though, by showing compassion for the courageous women who came forward with accusations against John of God. Her involvement has obviously already had a lasting impact. The harm has already been done, and Oprah's dark relationship with this criminal healer will live on in the annals of scandalous history. In the meantime, Tyler Perry appears to be taking steps to separate himself from his longtime partner amid the Oprah Winfrey crisis. The rumor mill is afluttering with theories regarding Tyler Perry's possible influence or mentorship from Oprah, which could account for his own run of scandals and controversies. Even though Tyler makes an effort to distance himself from the accusations involving Oprah, he has had his fair share of troubles in his professional life. Industry rumors point to a variety of charges, including coercing performers into taking gay parts against their will and alleged instances of unfavorable working conditions on his shows. Some have questioned Perry's moral standards and his handling of the actors and staff involved in his projects as a result of these eye-raising scandals. An instance that sparked curiosity was the Monique controversy. During film talks, the gifted actress openly blasted Tyler Perry and Oprah for presenting her with a lowball contract. The drama started when Monique accused Lee Daniels in her comedy special at the Apollo Theater in Harlem, New York. According to Monique Perry, Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey accused her of keeping her out of Hollywood and hurting her chances of getting more work following her stellar performance in the 2009 movie Precious. Oprah allegedly spread the rumor that Monique was hard to work with, harming her career reputation in reaction to Monique's critical comments. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Tyler Perry discussed racism in the entertainment industry. During the interview, he did show some support for Oprah Winfrey, but it was clear that he was treading gingerly. It's interesting to remember that Tyler Perry once disclosed that Oprah had advised him to closely monitor his finances. This little piece of information implies a tight relationship between the two, suggesting that Tyler had been receptive to Oprah's advice. Fans have not held back in expressing their anger at the alleged behavior of these two celebrities, and Tyler appears to be attempting to distance himself from her now that things have taken a chaotic turn for the talk show host. The fact that Oprah constantly comes across as cunning, deceitful, and conceited has never pleased me. It's good to see someone finally putting her in check. She's a handler, and I'm glad to see more people realizing what a terrible person she really is, said one admirer in response to another. Tyler Perry was chastised by another admirer for not caring what people thought of him. Still, Tyler Perry is an actual horrible guy. That concludes this video, everyone.